If you recently purchased a home, do you remember how you hold the title for this home? If you do, let me know in the comments. But if you're getting ready to buy, we're going to talk about title vesting. It doesn't sound like the most interesting topic, but it's something you need to know as a buyer and why title vesting is important. We're going to go over the different types, pros and cons. In summary, title vesting is the way that the buyer holds the title to the property. And just a real quick plug before I really get into it, this training was held by Coleman Talley and Stewart Title. It's where I attended the training last week. Why does title vesting matter? It can affect inheritance and estate planning. It can impact taxes, especially capital gains. It determines if the property has to go through probate, and it may offer some creditor protection. And if you've recently closed on a home, then the closing agent at title has probably asked you, how do you want to take title? There's several considerations to take in to consider how you're going to take the title, if you're going to take it with other people, if you're married, if you're taking title with your spouse, if you're taking it in a trust or like an LLC, if you're going to add survivorship to the deed, or if you're doing a homestead exemption. So let's go over a few of the different types. The first one is going to be like individual ownership, and that's easy to transfer. It's not complicated, and it's eligible for homestead exemption, but of course you have to apply for homestead exemption. And cons for individual ownership is survivorship, and this does have to go through probate, which can be an absolute pain. And you have joint tenancy, which is joint tenants with rights of survivorship, tenants by entirety, and then tenants in common. Sole ownership is going to be for single individuals or unmarried persons, and the benefit is you have full control over that property. The property will pass through probate unless there is a will or a trust that dictates otherwise. Then you have joint tenancy, and that is for two or more owners. These don't have to be married people. You have rights of survivorship. So if one owner dies, their share automatically passes to the surviving owners. You must acquire title at the same time and in equal shares. You have tenancy in common, and that's two or more owners, not necessarily related or married, and there's no right of survivorship. Each owner's share will be willed to their heirs. And then there's unequal ownership percentage is allowed. And then lastly, there's tenancy by entirety, and this is for legally married couples. And the key features here are rights of survivorship, but you have additional protections from individual creditors. So that in a nutshell is what real estate title vesting is. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below.